Pulaski newspaper has been a staple in the community for 75 years.
And Pauline's been spending the morning taking a look from the very beginning. Hi, Pauline.
Hey, good morning, guys. Before we get to the very beginning, I gotta give you a little bit of a taste of what you'll be expecting for the next issue coming out March 5th. We've got one of the reporters here. Good morning. Tell me your name.
Nicole Peterson.
Nicole Peterson. Now, Nicole is actually a sophomore, second semester on the paper now?
Yes.
So what are you working on for the next issue?
I'm working on an article about Jane Dobson, who is an author. She is doing a book signing at Thornberry Cottage on Saturday.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Is that something kind of like you're interested in writing about? Is it actually interesting?
Yes, it is very interesting. I love reading and writing, so I think it will be really fun to write about.
Okay, so March 5th, be looking for her article. And in any case, now we have to start from the very beginning. So this paper started 75 years ago, obviously, and I actually have one of the descendants of the person who started it. I want to give you this paper. So we have Bridget Reardon. She is the Director of Public Affairs for Insight. But tell me your connection to the paper.
Well, my grandfather started the first newspaper in Pulaski called the Tricopa.
Now, point him out for us.
He's this handsome guy right here.
Right over there on the end. So now, back then, it was called the Tricopa, and we actually dug up some old articles here. Do you know why he started it?
I think he was really driven by writing. He loved to write, and I think he loved the spirit of this town, and he loved watching what was happening, and decided that the town needed a newspaper and had enough initiative to go ahead and start it.
We were paging through this, and you wanted to show me something specific in the back. Can you show me again?
Sure. Well, my favorite part in looking at these, oh gosh.
They're old. They're old.
That one's not so much, but they talked a lot about, who was doing what in the town. So, a weekend visitor at the home of his uncle Joseph Nowak in Wausau. They really talked about the details. We might talk about it as gossip, but it wasn't gossip back then. It was, here's what's happening, here's what's going on.
But here's the fun thing. So Bridget actually worked on the paper when she was in school. You actually had a little column that was similar.
Yeah, so he talked about these little deals, and I also was given
Let's go find it.
Yeah, where was it? Oh, it's right here. They let me do a column called By the Bridge. And it was very similar. It's what's happening in the town, funny stories, a little bit of color in the town, in the village of Pulaski, and
amongst all the hard news here in Pulaski. Let's just talk about the scholarship really quickly. There was a scholarship started because of this paper.
Yes, when my grandfather passed away, the Insight decided to put a scholarship in his name that is still given out every year to two of the Pulaski News editors. So.
Very, very cool. And this paper, celebrating 75 years, actually going digital. This Thursday's issue will be the first one. It's free, so you can check it out. I have a link on our website, fox11online.com.
Thanks, Pauline.
Very good. Thanks.